My name is Alison Nelson. I'm the Director for Allied Health and Workforce Development at the Institute for Urban Indigenous Health. The Institute is a relatively new organisation. We've been around for about 6 years and we were formed by the 4 community-controlled Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander health services in southeast Queensland. So our footprint is Caboolture in the north to the Gold Coast border, as far west as Laidley and as far east as North Stradbroke Island. And in those locations we have 18 primary healthcare clinics, and within those clinics we have a range of visiting allied health services that visit and provide services. Students have been a really integral part of the journey of the Institute, but in fact have actually been a really important part of the journey of Aboriginal community controlled health services since they began 40 odd years ago. In our space over the last 6 years we've grown from having about 30 students a year to over 300 students a year. We love having students. It's a really big part of what we do, and when we have students it's not an add-on extra kind of inconvenience. We really see students as a valuable part of our fabric. Students have been really fundamental in a lot of the new programs that we run. So we run a health promotion program called Deadly Choices that began as a student project. It's now gone statewide and in fact is about to go national. We have a chronic disease rehabilitation program called Work It Out that was developed by a couple of OT students and then trialled by some exercise physiology students, evaluated by some OT students, and then we were able from that evaluation to gain some funding to roll that out across southeast Queensland. So I guess there are a couple of examples of the ways that students have been a really important part of what we do, and we've actually been able to build our allied health staff from having student placements, because often they've been in role emerging kind of areas where the community controlled health sector didn't necessarily have access to, say, occupational therapy, for example, and having students on placement has demonstrated how valuable and awesome OTs are, and so then we've been able to employ occupational therapists from that. So we now have a staff of 10 OTs within our allied health team. I think for me, student placements in Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander health in particular provide an amazing experience for students to get real life exposure and learning in a practice context that they don't get in a classroom or in a simulation, I believe. And so I think it's just a valuable experience of engaging and interacting with Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people and dispelling some of the myths that they might come into a placement with, or about Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people more generally. So I just think it's a great learning opportunity that everybody gets something out of. So the services get a benefit, the students get a benefit, and everybody's knowledge is valued. And I think that's a really important thing.